Welcome. We did it. We made it to Friday. And my God, what a week. Well, welcome everyone to Friday Night Frontline. Tonight we have a semi-special episode. We got lots of gambling we're going to do tonight. Well, I guess, okay, maybe not that much gambling, but I know what I'm going to need one of these real quick. That's non-negotiable. It's been one of those kind of weeks, you know? But yeah, so we got, for those of you who have not been paying attention, a new character came out. You know, kind of a big deal. Some people are excited. I'm like, whatever. But, you know, some people are really hyped about him. So, new character, we're going to roll on her tonight. And then after that, I'm probably just going to mess around and do nothing because I kind of don't feel like tryharding too much today, but you know what? We'll see how the night goes. Maybe we get some crazy luck and all of a sudden I get like a, you know, segment 6 character out of nowhere and I'll be like, yeah, okay, all of a sudden I want to try hard. So tasty. For those of you who checked the channel before tuning into the stream, I just published the, I don't know what I'm going to call these going forward, but the investment guide is kind of what I titled it. I didn't really want to make one of these guides in the first place, but you know, that's just how it goes. Like, I knew it was going to be a topic that was going to be thoroughly discussed. In fact, I saw so much of it in the last couple days. Like, actually, I was like getting a little overwhelmed. I'm like, all right, man, guys, I'm trying to look up information so I can like make this guide, and like even I was finding like conflicting info, so I can understand some people's frustration. Hell yeah! Thank you, Mr. Yagnar. We're gonna hopefully do some pulls here in a second and just get lucky. I think what we're gonna be doing is we're just gonna, so I have a guaranteed 50-50 on the character, and I have, I believe, a guaranteed 50-50 on the weapon. So we're gonna be snatching up at least one copy of each. After that, though, who knows? You know, we'll see how if I have to go to 70 on the character and the weapon, like, maybe we'll just stop there. But, like, you know, maybe we get lucky. How you doing tonight, Wooly? Yugnar's my good luck charm, so as long as he's in the chat here, I feel like these can't possibly go poorly. Famous last words. So, oh, but before we do that, as I was saying, I published the new video, so if you want to check that out after the stream, you can. It's kind of like a detailed explanation of, like, you know, the pros and cons of going real deep into the character. This here, I wanted to share this code. Let me drop it in chat. This is a redeem code that they sent out like yesterday. There you go. It's in the chat. So you can redeem that. You just go, for those of you who don't know, you just go here, go to redeem code, and then just boom, just like that. I already got it, so. But yeah, that'll give you some free stuff. I don't know why they didn't link that in like the general like main Discord, but like, you know, admins can't get everything right. Wooly, it's my day off, and I'm just chilling. I'm right there with you, dude. Yeah, you do, Yagnar. Yagnar, I'm really tempted to go with the I just pull until I lose a 50-50, but you know what's gonna happen? I'll get something ignorant, like 4 in a row, right? But then I'll be stuck at like, so the character is like really, like the 2 big breakpoints are at segment 3 and segment 6. So if I got to like 4, I would be so tempted to go to 6 no matter what. And man, you know how that would go, right? The second you make up your mind, well, I'm gonna go all in for segment 6, that's when this big number at the bottom here becomes 0. But I have 425 pulls, I think, total saved up here. So, all right, enough dilly-dallying. I think I'm kind of waiting on purpose, like kind of stretching out this like little intro session here so that a couple more people can join the stream, because I know that YouTube sends these like announcements out in like really goofy ways, so I'm just kind of like dilly-dallying. keep my sanity and Mr. Wallet safe. Yeah, Walt Kuhn's doing all right. I actually don't go crazy with my spending on this, so I try and you know, do what I preach, and I only buy the this guy here, the monthly crystal contract, and I get the what's this one called, the Voyager Pass or whatever, the Battle Pass. Those are the two that I regularly buy, and then every now and then, if I see like a pretty solid package in here, sometimes they give you like, I don't know, when the game first launched, there was one that was like 20 tickets for like $10 or something like that, or $15, so it was like better than the usual $1 per one ticket. So I'm like, all right, you know, let me splurge a little bit. So, but you can see I haven't even bought any tokens here. So I'm like that awkward, like I'm not free to play, so I can't just say do what I do for free to play, and I'm also been getting super lucky. But at the same time, I'm also not like throwing like hundreds of dollars at this game. So like my account, I'm trying to keep it relatively relatable. Yeah, remember Michti and Vector. So I found out Michti is I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apparently, it's a Russian name, and it means dream in sleep, which makes sense because G11 likes to sleep a lot. So Michti is how you pronounce it, not Michtu, or however they pronounce it on stream. So I feel like I was a little gaslighted by them, but you know, that's okay. Oh, I did a silly and got Klukai's tactical skin. Oh, you just wait, son. I didn't say that I didn't buy skins. I just said that I don't buy polls. But all right, we've dilly-dallied long enough. We're 8 minutes in. Anybody who wanted to be here should have been here. So, and that's the point of these streams, right? You can just watch them on replay. So, okay, so 425. Let us begin here. Start with let me just double check. I think I mean, it does say you know, it's funny, small indie company and all, right? But like this right here, I can think of a certain other more popular game that doesn't have something as simple as this. It just tells you where you're at in the bottom left, right? You know, not throwing any shade. I'm just you know, highlighting facts. But yeah, we are 9 in or whatever. Yeah, so we're like 9 in. Hey Jay, how's it going? Oh yeah, just in time. Oh yeah, dude, I'm a little jelly. I saw somebody on my friends list with segment 6, and we were just talking about like how crazy it might get if I get some good luck. I might just go a little deeper than expected. So, but let's start here. Let's start with the first here. Obviously not a 5-star. I wouldn't mind getting the 4-star weapon of hers just for the skin, if nothing else. But we will be grabbing the weapon. No, I'm not going to be V6ing Arlo unless no, I'm probably not going to V6. We said if these first polls go real crazy, maybe we'll get to V3. But yeah, because like I said, the problem with V6 to a certain extent, while it is fun and crazy, like, how would I ever use the character in a video and expect people to be able to relate to the character, you know? Oh my god, worst fucking character. Skip. Actually, that's not true. Sharkery is the worst character. Come at me. But yeah, it's like if I got a segment 6 Klukai, there's no way I could ever use that character in anything even semi-relatable, because like 99% of the population just wouldn't have it out there. So, all right, guys, we're dipping into the life savings here. My college funds. We haven't gotten super lucky. Oh my god, again? Get out of here. Fucking Latera. I actually don't think I even need any 4-star characters at this point. Like, I mean, yeah, I got some of her neural fragments or whatever, but like I don't actually use this character, so. Ooh, nope. No. All right. I guess the luck finally ran out. I mean, it was kind of about time. The last couple characters I was getting pretty wild on. Yeah, Jay's saying, in my defense, I won 7 out of 8 50-50s on the way, and I didn't whale. I just got incredibly lucky with a ton of saved pulls. Yeah, we were talking about this in game chat or whatever, and that's just so wild to me. That's crazy. Like, congratulations, dude. But you know, watch out on your way home. So another moderate alpha. All right, so I think we're going to be approaching soft pity pretty quick here, but I don't think it's this one. I think it's starting at the next one. But yeah, Jay, if I started winning 50-50s like crazy, like I said, I'm really tempted to just see how far I go. But like I said, at that point, then I just the character is like unusable as far as any guide content. I'd have to like find a way to like decrease the character's strength to make it like relatable, which should be more hassle than it's worth. Yeah, Willie, that's the only way to do it. Willie says, never expect to be lucky in gachas, always assume full pity and losing the 50-50. Yes, that's the, that's, you know, there's two things in life, death, taxes, and then also hard pity and gacha. So I guess that's 3. How many of these do I got? All right, we're still really far away from an extra weapon. I think I had just cashed it in. All right, boys. Well, this is gonna be most likely it, and like I said, it's a guarantee. So I'll pretend I'm excited. Oh my god! Is this it? Is this it? Could this be the one? Oh man, they're really making me work for it. I wasn't counting, Youngner. We might be. If we're at 8, maybe we get like 9 and 10. It would be the double drop. Oh no, I think that's 9. Here we go. Those like entry animations have been getting real wild. So we did it, boys. We won the guaranteed 50-50. No, Jay, that was guaranteed. I had lost Ulrid for the second time. Or Ulrid will forever be the 1 5-star that I don't have in the account. Which is fine, because apparently nobody likes her. Damn, I really did. Oh, it doesn't update, but that really was like 71 or whatever. 71 out of 80. Arlo King asked, do you think what do you think about Leva and her newly released info? Do you think Miko will release Lena and Leva together? I hope they release them together so I can run the sisters together. That would be awesome. Now, so I'm a little torn because I haven't seen 45 or Leva in action, but I really hope she synergizes well with Lena, because it would be nice. The problem is, from my understanding, is that Leva is like a DPS electric character, which is weird. But I mean, it's not weird. It's good. It's just that that means somebody's getting bumped off the team, right? There's only technically 5 slots on the team. So like somebody's sitting on the bench, right? And if Lena unfortunately is the oldest of them. I guess technically Mosin, but Lena is the oldest character out of that group, and like she's a little bit of jankiness in her kit. So like there's a small chance that they're not gonna synergize as much. But like, man, I'm gonna keep hoping. I'm gonna keep huffing that copium until I know for sure. I'm just catching up with chat. Yugnar, she's so cool. I'll probably spend whatever I have on this game and try and get her. It's only like 40 pulls. Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, they have the event going on right now. It's just like if you show up and it's like, hey, you play the game, it's like they give you 10, and then there's like another 10 for logging in every day for a week, so that's 20. And then I don't know, you do something else and you get like another 20 or something. So there's a lot of free currency on the table. So, you know, just get lucky, bro. Win a 50-50. All right, well, let's go for the weapon now. Maybe this one will go a little better. I mean, that one wasn't bad, but it would be nice to get an early, because if I get an early, then I think we are going to try and just take our luck on the next 50-50 just for funsies. Said I don't think I wasn't paying attention too closely, but I don't think I got the 4-star version of the weapon, the HA416. Oh, this is kind of a disappointing. That's a disappointing start. Moza needs a key that lets her paralyze, applies to bosses even if it doesn't paralyze. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, you know, Macchiato's got the Murderous Intent key, which allows her to kind of like, even if she can't freeze them. Oh, there's the rifle. Nice. Even if she can't imply, oh my god, the terms. Even if she can't apply frigid, she can still apply frozen, which is totally ass backwards, but you know, the Murderous Intent key prevents that and just gives her the damage buff. You don't even have to mess around with all that nonsense. Which is weird, because most bosses are immune to frigid, which is the one where you're rooted in place, but they're not immune to frozen, which is the one where you're just slowed. So it's like, you can slow them and still get the damage buff from Macchiato, but you can't, like, root them in place to get the bigger damage bonus. I don't know, man. I don't make the game, I just play it. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, it hurts, dude. It hurts. I don't think so. Guys, I don't think the luck's with us tonight. Segment 6, it's, you know, I can hear it driving away into the distance. The motorcycle humming away. Who says, or you could just bring Xiaomi and bypass all that? Not really. Xiaomi doesn't actually bypass the, I mean, she applies the, like, a frozen type debuff for, like, Phase Strike, but she doesn't actually instantly apply, frigid or frozen to the target. Unless there's something I'm not familiar with. Well, it was bound to happen, boys, but I think we're sitting at completely average luck right now. Ooh, another one. I'm not actually going to use the weapon. I'm just going to use it for, like, cosmetic purposes. I know. I disappointed anybody who came here to watch a whale, but I have to think of my children in the future. My children being Vector, followed by... Who else was coming? Yohi, and then... I'm having a mind blank on the third. Well, Lena, I've just almost given up, dude. I mean, I haven't really given up, but like deep down inside, I know that it's going to be a very long time before I see her. Although that would be really awesome if they're just like, hey man, you know, we watch your streams and we feel bad for you, so like we're going to slip Lena in between whatever, Vector and Yohi. That would be real nice. But yeah, and Michti, that's who's next. So I have to think of the future and make sure that I don't go too hog crazy. Oh my god, it's a 5-star. What could it be? Ooh, Willie. Macchiato's 4-star weapon looks better than the Bitter Caramel or original WA2000. That might be a hot take, dude. Ooh, a third one. Woohoo! There we go. I know, it's such a surprise, right? Damn, this one was at the very end, too. Yikes, bros. Yikes. Well, that didn't go as planned. Well, let's see. What do we got here? What are we down to? 316. So worst case scenario for Michiti, it's 150. And then Vector is like probably another 150 and or a little more than that because I probably want to grab her segment 1. Oh, man, dude. Okay, you know what? Just between me and you, this is our little secret. We're just going to do a couple more, okay? Just for fun. Shh, don't tell anybody. Snake. I think I actually needed this, so that's good. Okay, but that one didn't count. This is the real one. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Very nice. That one didn't count. This one counts. Nope. Okay, bros, it's over. It's over. Luck time's over. Let's start rage pulling here. Like I said, that's the problem. If I actually was to get her, then I would be like really tempted to keep going, right? So it's probably better that we just stop where we're at. I think I needed another one of Ksenia. It did. Do you think one more? Like just like one more? Like no one will know, right? Like nobody actually watches these streams. Like just me and you. It'll be. Shh! Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. This is why you never gamble. What dupe of Ksenia am I at? Ooh, that's a good question. I want to say I actually probably don't have that many dupes of her. Like I said, she's almost perma-bench, though, because, I mean, I did get Centurisi, so there's, like, not really a huge need to bring Ksenia, but... Okay, guys, well, I am stopping for real that time. That's unfortunate. We didn't get any crazy luck. Ooh, we almost have enough for a 10 pull here. Maybe I'll finish up. What do I got to do here? What do these want? Oh yeah, new weapon. Let's unlock a new weapon here. Well, a couple new ones. Alright, let's check. Ksenia is... There you go, segment 4. Actually a pretty good segment for her. Yeah, this is her support action one more time. This is... okay. Yeah, this one's good too, but yeah. Problem is, like I said, she's hamstrung in two ways. Like, you know, she's a 4-star, so she's gonna have 4-star stats, and then also there's just no good pistols in the game. You can't even like... Even if you wanted to, there's the only 5-star pistol in the game is from the Battle Pass. And, you know, the Battle Pass 5-stars tend to be, like, a tier lower than, like, limited 5-star, like, weapons. Alright, let's do these. Yeah. Oh, well, you're done now. You can sit on the bench forever with a golden spine. We're approaching 100% collection status here. What do you want? Oh, calibrations. Sharkery, you can ask all you want, but you're never getting... Well, okay, maybe you will get leveled one day. Like I said, now that they've pretty much confirmed that Vector's coming up here, that is probably the team I'm going to work on next. What does this thing want? Is it just because I have a weapon available? Is that why it's freaking out? No, go away. Yeah. I gotta turn these notifications off. They're so annoying. All right, here we go. This is what we actually are here for. So let's go ahead and do one of this right off the bat. This thing is kind of ugly. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I know Wooly was just saying, oh, I like the original WA2000 better. Yeah, I'm actually gonna agree with you on this for this weapon too, because like I actually kind of like the OG HK416 better. I mean, it's as close as we're gonna get to like an actual like AR-15 type weapon in this game right now. Okay, that's not completely true, but it's close enough. We'll mess with it in a minute here. God, this scope. What is this scope? Like, what is that? I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. So I know that there is some resource that I did not. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So let's change some stuff here. I can't be doing this. Sorry, I failed you as a good luck charm. It's all right, dude. Don't worry about it. Not everyone can be lucky all the time. I've been pretty lucky up until this point, so I deserve to not have some luck. But it's time. This is really why we're here. Can you guys believe it? They made the best skin in the game and they're only charging $10 for it? Like what? Like look at this skin. They charge 20 or 15 for this? Like come on. This has got nothing. Nothing. It's got nothing on this one. Wow. It's like that's how you know the devs truly love us, right? Because it's like they're like, hey man, we're gonna make the best skin in the game. We're only gonna charge $10. Wait. Just made a little bit of a mistake there. I gotta hold up. Need to put up my privacy screen here. As much as I would love to buy you guys all a segment 6 character, I need to think of my own credit card statements. If I won't even buy myself a segment 6 character, I ain't buying you guys segment 6. Servers are overloaded because everyone is buying more pulls right now. Friday night, they all just got paid. There we go. There we go. Now things are the way they should be. As God intended. Wear now. Of course you want to wear now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh, we got to change this. Sorry, Centrisi, your banner is over. We are moving on. Bro. Is that a Glock, bro? Bro, you see that? You see that right there? Is that a Glock? Okay, that ran its course a long time ago. Would you believe it? Like, that is the video on my channel that is just... Out of all the videos that YouTube decides, like, yeah, everyone needs to see this video, that was the one it picked. Was the 1 minute little comment, like, tangent I went off, like, way back when I started about Macchiato's little sidearm here. Never gonna live that down now. Everyone's gonna know me as the guy who made the Glock video. Although, you know, this is a pretty cool, like, little holster setup she's got here. I don't know what that is exactly, but I love that little animation. The little, she can do again. Yeah, that little fucking spin animation into the holster. So sick. Okay, so where were we? We were leveling this character up. It looks like a 3D printed M4 with cancer. Wow, that's toxic, bro, but also very accurate. I don't know, some of those like sci-fi skins for the guns look pretty awesome. That one, I don't know. There's something about this one that makes it look like almost like a toy. Like, I don't mind, like you were saying, whatever macchiato's called, bitter candy or bitter caramel, or that's not what it's called. I gotta look. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's a bittersweet caramel? Bittersweet caramel, yeah. It's like this one doesn't bother me too much. Like, you know, the barrel looks pretty cool. Like, you know, the scope is fine, but like, I don't know, something about this one just looks weird. Right? Like, I don't know if it's like, it's got like a plasticky look to it, and the scope is just hideous. But I'm getting distracted, guys. I'm sorry. The only, you know, that Willie says, I do like the default Klukai skin for the bear ears. Yeah, the only thing I have to complain about with this skin, which I'm actually hoping might get changed with that modular costume system that they're gonna add, is that she doesn't get the cool baseball hat. I like her little baseball hat in her normal costume. Thousands of combat reports. Okay, that's done. Let's enhance that. Boom, 390. I like know these stats like at the back of my hand now because of this like video I've been doing. I prepped most of the stuff for the guide too. Hopefully after tonight's stream, I'm gonna just like go mega hard work mode and get that out, get that like the guide video out in the next day or two. Like hopefully by tomorrow night, but I know how that I edit very slowly. I'm also rebranding the 5-minute guides. They're getting changed slightly because I keep running out of time when I'm making them. Mostly because, as some of you might have noticed, I like to, as the kids say, yap a lot. And that unfortunately makes it very hard for me to do a guide in 5 minutes. Now attachment purgatory. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Well, I kind of prepped for this. I have a set of Phase Strike, which is like workable, and if I really wanted to go crazy, I could just steal Chongju's set. But I actually kind of want her to keep it because she needs it more. Chongju's like very, very like she needs to have a high crit rate. She's like very dependent on gear. Klukai is like not as dependent. Like if you crit, it's nice, but you probably don't necessarily need it. But I am working on a corrosion set for her. But that also has not been going good. Here we go, another 12% free stats. Oh, let's throw some keys in here for now, because it's gonna bug me until I do. I forgot which ones do I want. This one for sure. No, not that. This one's pretty solid, actually. Oops, I need to click there. I've seen people not really be taking this one. Like, everyone seems to be prioritizing the One Fell Swoop, I think it is. Yeah, One Fell Swoop, which makes sense for bosses, but they've also been taking Limit Break, which to me is, I don't know about that. Like, I get it for Gunsmoke, but like, bro, Gunsmoke's not even open right now. Like, I don't know what they're doing. This just reduces the AoE by it removes the flexibility from the skill by so much, especially at segment 0, because you need to hit multiple targets. Let me see. I'm doing it again. See, guys, I'm like just yapping, and I'm not getting anything done. Let me see here real quick. Let's just go ahead and throw Devastating Drift here for now, just in case I. Wait, is that the? This one's also really good for bossing. I forgot which one. There's like a loadout for bosses that I had like kind of set aside, but dude, like I said, this week's been hell. My brain is just like melted. Yeah, we'll throw that in there, and I steal keys from. Oh, that's good. Thanks for reminding me, Ernizzle. Wow, no problem, Ernizzle. Don't be inappropriate. Okay, good. It's like every time I just like hit that button, it always takes me to the most inappropriate pose. Sorry, guys. Once again, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, the fixed keys are people are doing some wild stuff with the fixed keys. Yagnar's ask, what do I use to edit my videos? So I've been using CapCut, which is owned by China #1 ByteDance, TikTok company. I wouldn't like necessarily recommend it. It's fine for what it does because it's free, right? Like, how do you complain about free stuff? There is like a paid for version. So what the normal version of it is free, and it works pretty well for everything you need to do. And it's got like a lot of like pre-generated like transitions and effects and stuff that you can throw on your videos. But it obviously a lot of it is also behind their subscription, right? Like so like let's say you want to do a transition from one scene to another scene. There's like, I don't know, like a cool like swipe effect or something that you wanted to do. Some of those like they just show up in the search results and they're just like, this is a premium paid for like whatever swipe effect. But it is nice because it's like very user friendly and it's very like newbie friendly, which is that's me. I'm raising my hand. I'm the newbie here. So yeah, but that's what I use. I don't have any complaints with it. It's been actually no. I'm just gonna save those because I think these were being used for a different character. At fingering everything today. Yeah, farewell neurocores. We barely knew ye. Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. Need to min-max that. You never know when that one extra gift will come in handy. I'm a Premiere Pro Adobe slave. I tried switching to DaVinci Resolve and I was completely lost. Yeah, so that was when I first started looking up information as far as like which one I should learn to use. Like that was kind of the answer from everyone. It's like, yeah, you should probably just learn to use DaVinci Resolve because it's like free and it lets you do everything you could possibly need. But the downside is it's like there's kind of a steep learning curve because it's so technical and it has so many options. Like, you know, it's like you're sitting in a fighter jet as your first plane that you're ever gonna fly, right? It's like there's way too much going on in there. So anyway, that's why I picked CapCut because I'm like, me dumb man, no think, caveman brain. Just give me easy one. But like I said, it's been working out pretty far. Oh, look at this! They're trying to bait me. They're like, hey, click this button. Okay, hey, click this button too. Yeah, you know, we know you want to. Look at, they even give you a free one because they know if you click this button, you're gonna fall for it. Sorry, this is reserved. I don't know who that's reserved for. I think I do know who it's reserved for, but I'm not 100% positive yet. All right, let's throw some keys on her. Where's that new one we just got? We got that one there, and who doesn't? Ooh, Century C. Ew, this is a crappy one. Gush, do you have? No, these are both crap. I shouldn't think too hard about this, but I thought there was. Here we go. We'll just do this for now. Sorry, Century C. We're borrowing your key. What else we gotta do? I already did this. Come on, game. That's the crappy skin. Did it really just want me to? Oh, dude, look at this, like the helicopter. Alright, that's enough of that. Groza gets my only ring, yeah. Groza's that's a good candidate for it. Mine is reserved for Andrus. Yeah. I don't know, Andrus. I don't have anything against her. It just I was a little confused when they revealed her, especially that she uses the G36C, or I guess no, it's not the G36C. It's the one variant of the G36 like carbine. I don't know if it's like the Spectre or whatever it is, but I'm like they already got like 2 characters that could theoretically use that weapon. Like, it's weird that they just made a whole new character. Oh, okay, so it's two things, right? One, she looks like a ton like DeLacy from NeuroCloud. So it's like, well, why didn't they just reuse DeLacy? I don't know why. And then two, yeah, you have G36C from GFL1, so it's like, why didn't you just reuse that character if you really wanted to use the G36 as the weapon? Like, I don't know. Kind of weird. Okay, yeah, attachments. This is the nightmare. Wake me up. Can't wake up. Wake me up. I had put aside a crappy set for her. Where is it and who's using it? I can narrow it down by face strike. No, it's not Centurices, because this one's garbage. Ooh. Am I crazy, guys? Chat, am I crazy? Did I have a fever dream? Did I just imagine having an entire, like, face strike set ready? Well, this is awkward. I thought I had it calibrated. Okay, well. You know, it is what it is. Crit. Let's see if we got any of these. I doubt I have another perfect piece laying around. Yeah, these are not... No, okay, so let's just see if we can get one that matches those two. Ah, this is good. Use the search function? Bro, I tried. It's just, you know, you can't find something that you don't have. Watch this. First try, perfect calibration. Yeah, that's not a perfect calibration, but second try, perfect calibration. Tonight's not my night, guys. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not trying to calibrate this like really try hard. I just need this to like not be complete trash. There we go. That'll do. A lot of attack boost and some decent crit. Okay, there we go. That's usable. And then this one I do know that I put aside. I think Centurici's got it. Yep. So I gotta give Centurici a new one. And then this was set to the side. See, okay, I wasn't crazy. I did have an almost ready to go set. This is the only one that's like not triple statted, but it'll do. So what do we got at? What are we at stat wise? Ooh, 3,200. Nice. That's what I like to see. For any of you guys building your Klukai, try and aim for 3,000 attack and 60% crit ratio. Those are just like good, like general numbers to aim for. You can obviously ignore health defense, and you don't really care about crit damage. I have to double check, but I haven't done enough testing to know. Maybe one of you guys in the chat know, and you can like save me a lot of time. Can the corrosion over time damage from corrosion infusion, can this crit? I don't think it can, right? Dots usually don't crit, but I also haven't tested this, so that would be interesting to know. Because if that can't crit, then it's like, you know, it's less important to build crit damage on her. Not that you really have a choice, right? Crit damage is not on her base weapon, and it's only on the barrel attachment, so it's not like you really get much of a choice in the matter. But, you know, it's... Let me rephrase that. It's not worth going crazy and trying to get crit damage keys and high calibration on the crit barrel attachment, so... But these are some pretty solid stats to start with here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, yeah, I'm obviously forgetting like all these little things right here, right? We did that. We did Affinity. Also, I'm gonna throw some shade. Anybody who did the Affinity and did their little oath or whatever for what do they call it in this game? Covenant? Where is it? Where'd it go? It's a gift, right? Yeah. Anybody who did the Covenant literally like 2 weeks before 4/16, you goofed, son. Gotta have a little more patience. Gotta do it on 416. Come on. Amateurs, dude. Amateurs. Yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream, Yagnar. Yeah, most dots don't crit. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, right? But that's why I wanted to double check that, you know. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. I don't have anything planned tonight. Who was asking? I want to say it was... Oh, I can't remember if it was Arlo King or Wooly. One of you guys was asking me last week about my pro tips for doing expansion drill frenzy mode. Well, this ought to tell you where I'm at with that. I haven't had a chance to do it, which is mega sad because I really, really wanted to do it for you guys. I looked at it a little more. If you do this, and then I guess you could do that right there. This should be very similar to what we did last time on stream. Essentially, the fight is exactly the same. The bosses will hit a little harder, which, to be honest, they were barely tickling my units in the last one. I rewatched it just to double check. And yeah, like, even when the bosses were like full on hitting like somebody, as long as you're like in cover, you're probably not going to feel the pain from the attack. So if you just do HP, attack, defense, and then just, you know, this one obviously don't use a hydro unit, which an electric unit that we don't have in the game. So that's another easy one. And then this one's even offset a little bit because they have such huge HP pools and bigger amounts of defense. This one will be much more easy to maintain. You won't have to think too hard about it because naturally that you won't like crit and accidentally do like 20% of their health and mess up the HP difference. So, but yeah, do these if you haven't. I'm probably gonna do these over the weekend. I'm really sorry I couldn't give you some sneaky pro tips for whoever asked last week, but you know, life's full of disappointments, and I'm one of them. But yeah, let's test. Where's a good one to test on? I need something kind of tanky. I think maybe these guys. There's probably an elite in one of these, right? Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, that's the real reason, Willie. The secret reason why I buy the battle pass is because they give you like 6 or 9. I think it's like 6 cores a month. Like, that's the real reason. I mean, I could also just show some self-control and not get every single character, but... Whoa, game. Whoa, game. Game's dying. Let's go. Where do we have... This guy's pretty tanky because he's an elite, right? So let's put 416 over here somewhere. Boop. Oh, dude, the stream is not liking this. I don't know what I did. The stream is mad. So we're going to test right now to see if we can crit with these dots. Oh, there's an elite over there, too. Oh, game. Relax, not that serious. Oh, man, it's so nice. Small little tangent. It's so nice to have, after the disaster that was Centrisi and Deshavia, like, it's so nice to have a character that just functions the way you want it to. Like, for example, she's riding a motorcycle, right? They could have easily been like, yo, you can't go up and down elevations, and you have to stay on the same elevation. But like I said, this character was designed with the people in mind. So like I said, it's just the small stuff like that. Like, that's, to me, that's what separates a good character from a crappy one, or a really annoying to use one. Is the I don't know, just go stand there. Is its ability to like have like those, I don't know, some people call them like quality of life. I don't really call them quality of life. I just call them like, you know, like versatility. I don't want her to counterattack because I want to see these dots tick. So let's go ahead and I don't know, just kill that guy. What am I doing, dude? This is... Just put the shield up and just skip turn. This ain't rocket science. Alright, let's slow this down. I want to see these dots. Yeah, that did crit. At least I'm pretty sure that was a crit. I saw a big number. like big fonted number, I should say. Come on, dude. All right, that was for sure a crit then. Okay, so we learned something today, guys. You can crit with her dot, which is makes crit a pretty valuable stat on her. So yeah, you definitely want to aim for probably at least 60%. You can get higher, obviously, that's better, but... Okay, we can speed this up. This is just fun to do. We're gonna explode people. Can I explode them like that? Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Okay, well that's good to know. The dot can crit, which I would assume that means the other one, Toxic Infusion, can also crit. Because I don't know why one would crit and the other one wouldn't. So that makes that even... Ooh, that makes that real strong. Yeah, like I said, I'm really interested in Michi. Shut up, Klukai. I'm really interested in Michi because for those of you who haven't looked at her kit, she does an amazing job of buffing 416. And I'm really, because she's similar to Xiaomi, right? Where she like implants corrosive weakness, and then she just amps the team's damage by a ton. So the other, I mean, they pair together because the more attacks you can pile on one enemy in a corrosion team, the more that her Klukai's ability is gonna just kind of go crazy, right? Like it stacks, I think, up to 10 times, right? Yeah, it stacks up to 10 times. That is a lot of additional damage ticking every time. It's rather annoying that gacha games throttle progression so much. What does it matter if I can fully build my 4-star units with a delay in my 5-star progression? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the way they throttle the cores. Like, to me, it feels like the cores are a little too restrictive. Because, in my opinion, these are like, my, forgive the pun, but they're core parts of the character, right? Like part of the character is being able to switch these keys around as you need them for different situations. So having them pseudo soft locked out, because like, for example, who did I just make the video on? Centurisi, right? Like Centurisi, like I knew that Klukai was coming next, and I knew I wasn't going to have enough cores for both, so Centurisi is just sitting here with these 3 abilities locked. Like, on the one hand, it's 11 or 10% stats, which is like, okay, I can live without that. That's not the end of the world. But, like, not having... Well, assuming these keys were a little better, not having the option to be able to swap these keys around is... I don't know. That's not really... That is not a feels-good moment. Oh, and then on top of it, locking the common key behind it. Right? Like, she kind of needs this common key. Like, she doesn't need it, but it really alleviates... for other characters, it definitely alleviates problems. But this one, it really helps put out heat recovery on the team. So it's like I said, it's just kind of a disaster that they do lock them behind. I really wish they would have picked another way to... If they really wanted to gatekeep people from progressing their count too fast, I wish they would have picked something else. And I don't ask me what that would be off the top of my head, because I don't know. No, you don't want to lock the level break materials. I think maybe just attachments, right? Like that's the least feels bad one to kind of like block people from getting... Oh my god, Nigeta. I'll do this later, dude. I have to find one and I'm going to calibrate it for him. I heard Michi was not really good until segment 3 Klukai, though that was straight up misinfo. Yeah, I would say that's straight up misinfo. So Michi, just by existing, her passive at the start of the battle puts a buff on the entire team, which just straight up says all corrosion AoE damage is increased by 10%. Well, guess what? AoE, AoE, AoE. Literally all of her skills are AoE, hands down. So you know, there's 10% bonus. And then the other part is she has, I forgot what the buff's called, but essentially it's similar to how Xiaomi's, she implants a corrosion weakness. Well, she implants corrosion weakness, and then she also has a debuff that she puts on the target, which increases their corrosion damage taken by 25%. So just by putting Michiti on the team, you have given your entire team 10% corrosion AoE damage buff. You've given the target, which there's a fixed key that makes it apply every single attack too. There's a fixed key that allows her to implant corrosion weakness with 25% damage amp on bosses specifically. That's what you're going to use it for. So just by having her on the team, you've increased your damage 35% with no thinking, right? Then obviously you have like all her abilities. She also has her signature weapon, her custom elite weapon, I think increases the team's corrosion damage by another 10%, which is, like I said, it's weird. It's one of those like weapons that affect other people's, like Deshevia's. So that's another like 5 or 10% from the weapon. And then there's one other buff that she gives the team. Oh, that buff that increases the AoE damage by 10% also applies to support attacks and increases them by, it converts them, specifically it's meant for Peritia. It converts this into corrosion damage, so it's no longer physical. So it switches to corrosion, which once again works great because she's going to implant corrosion weakness, so that's more stability break, that's more damage because you get a 10% for a phase weakness exploit. And it increases it by 50%. So this goes from a 50% attack to, I believe it goes to a straight 100 because I think it's additive. Don't quote me on that one though. But so it goes from AoE 50% physical to AoE 100% corrosive damage, which, like I said, A, synergizes with the fact that she implants corrosion weakness on the target, and B, if those of you were paying attention when you were reading Klukai's kit, every time an ally does corrosion damage, which now is a lot because all of Peritia's follow-up attacks are going to be considered corrosion, she's going to get confectants, and obviously the more confectants you generate, the faster you're going to get your alt off cooldown. Sorry, that was a lot of words. There's a lot of Klukai misinfo going around, only relevant for gunsmoke sweating. Yes. This is kind of the reason I put that video out right before stream, is like, it's kind of talky because I like to just chit chat, but it does kind of get to the heart of the issue, where I tried to, like, as clearly as possible, like, explain what the use case for each segment would be, and if you even want to grab those segments or not. Because yeah, this is the problem, and like I said, this is always going to be the problem as long as we're. I said, here we go again. Here we go, everyone. Oh boy, Aaron Nizzle's ranting about the 1 year gap between the servers again. But yeah, this is exactly what's going to continue to happen until they close the gap between the two servers timeline. We're just going to literally get hand-me-down stuff, which isn't in itself bad, but it is bad when it's taken out of context, translated, so like things get lost in the translation, right? Like nuances or details, and it just gets, it's like the game of telephone, right? One guy says something to another guy who says something to another guy on the Chinese server, and then that gets translated very poorly by Google Translate, and then somehow that gets passed around on the EN servers. So it's a disaster. Radical Link, late to the stream, how did the Klukai polls go? They went average. They went very average. I went to hard pity on both of them. I mean, I had a 50-50, so I only had to go 70 on each one of them because I had a guaranteed 50-50, but we did, I think, end up going to about 70 on both of them. Well, I want to build the full Elmo Doll team just for the fun of it. Building Groza and Krolek means that you are not... Yeah, but building Groza or Krolek means you're not building Trangju or Trollo. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. That is why. Same thing, right? Krolek, for me, is just sitting here at level 50, although I have enough to level her up now. But at the time when I stopped leveling her, I had started recording and streaming and using the Elmo team, but I had to stop because, yeah, I got to the part where the content started to go up in difficulty, and then, yeah, it was like, okay, well, now I need more of these, and these, once again, these are annoying to farm for like 6 characters at a time. So I just had to like pick and choose, and it's like, all right, well, sorry, Krolik, you're trying to go into the back of the bus. Same thing with Peritia. I really like this character, and now the Klukai's out. I'm really excited to use her, but like, you know, I literally didn't build her till like earlier this week because, you know, you're just hamstrung, right? Like you don't have enough. Like I said, I still didn't unlock her tree. My Papa Shell will never be built. Oh man, rip your Gunsmoke Frontline. Guess who spent their extra 70 pulls for Macchiato weapon and nothing left for Michti? That's okay, you'll get more, but you might wanna consider saving from here on out. Yeah, just like Lois said, the event's got a lot of pulls, so. Okay. Oh my gosh, why am I getting spam with all this stuff now? Did you guys know there's a new event going on? All this nonsense. I already bought that. Not buying that. Not buying that. Yep. This is all things I already knew. What is this? What is this? What is this? Speaking of not having polls saved up for Michti. Look at that. This is how you know that the people who make this game, they love their people, and I love them. There you go, bros. You got 10 more. Now, a responsible person would tuck those away and save them. No, I'm not gonna do it. I got you guys. But yeah, you guys check your mail. Freebies for everyone. Oh, let's instead of me sitting and talking, I should do this for my dudes. Bro, you missed the polls. I already did the polls. Klukai has been printing cash for Mika. Yes, she has. Like it was kind of genius for them. I mean, I kind of knew it was coming, but like it was kind of genius for them to release her when they did. Where can I put her? I guess right there. Because they knew everyone was like hyped, and like also the propaganda of just save for segment 6 was like real strong. We're gonna just hit auto battle. I'm gonna let the AI figure this out. We're gonna laugh when they don't. But yeah, so people were starting to save like crazy. So like they released her at the perfect time that most people, even if they were saving since day 1, would be like close to getting her segment 6, but not quite there, especially if you had kind of bad luck on your 50-50s. So they like exponentially increased the chance that people were gonna like top up with the cash shop. So everyone's happy because the character came early, and they're gonna they have you making so much money right now, which is fantastic. You love to see it. Okay, AI, you could be doing better, but that's nothing new. A little confused as to what's going on. All right, that's what you like to see. Yeah, also waiting until March means that everyone's recovered from New Year's spending. Oh yeah, for sure. This was a very well-timed release. Yeah, look at this AI, dude, making it. Dude, what an all-star, dude. Is he gonna get it within 2 turns? Wow, what a champ. Skynet's taking over, dude. It's learning. It's learning. I've never actually failed this. Do you guys know what happens if, like, I don't know, the AI gets glitched and it doesn't complete the battle in 9 turns? Does your team just get screwed out of the points, or how does that work? I would never do that because I'm a dedicated member and I always do my best, but oh my goodness, more free stuff. Oh, see, like, I'd only done 1,000 pulls total for all the characters. And I'm assuming... Oh, that's right, we were gonna do some normal pulls. Oh my god. Dude. I'm a disaster, dude. Alright, we had... Oh, where can I get one more? I want to do a nice even 10. Where can I get... Can I get one more? Let's... What if we... Did we grab all the ones for her, right? Yeah, we did. It's just the 2 or the 3? 1... Oh, you know what? I can get somebody to 3. Here we go. Who has been neglected? Who has been... Oh, dude. Fucking sharkery. Every bone in my body says don't do this. It's not worth it. Stay stronger, Nizzle. Do it. Do it for Vector. Do it for the burn team. Give the little gremlin the treats. I feel actually gross doing this. Don't you start spamming fucking Vepley #1 nonsense in here. She's more tolerable, but like it's like I said, this is not get crazy. Okay, we did it. We did it. It was a means to an end. Don't call me no mo and don't text me no mo. I got my 10 pull out of you. We're done. Don't. All right, boys. Here we go. Are we gonna hit that that high of the segment? This will be segment 3, Chong. Well, technically be segment 2, and then I'll just cash this in. But this will be our segment. No. Fucking disaster. See, this is how you know I'm not a tryhard, because if I was a tryhard, I would actually spend the collapse pieces on another 10 pull, so I could have her going into Gunsmoke Frontline this weekend. Have her at segment 3. Although I still might be able to do it. MP7, no, gross. How many of these are we up to? Oh, we're about halfway there. That's not bad. I think we're going to be grabbing the optical illusion for Peritia once we get to here. Because I have like 4 planetas right now. I'm kind of lucky on that. But yeah, oh, that's right. We have... I said I might actually be able to get it this weekend. Oh, I got to do these tonight too. Jesus, I'm in such a hot mess. There's 3 more here. Or I'll figure out where I can pull 7 out of a hat. All right, we're gonna, you know what? I didn't really want to try tonight because I just kind of wanted to veg out tonight. So we're just gonna hit that autoplay button and I'm gonna just chat with you guys. But did you know in certain stages, deploying support units before the start of combat can greatly increase our combat efficiency? Well, how do I do that? Click on the support unit deployment point. Okay. I'm trying. There we go. Support units are listed on the right. Oh, this is actually new. Okay, I shouldn't be mocking her. This is what happens when you don't do the story. You don't actually know about this stuff. But I'm sure I don't need to say any much more about this. Yeah, you know who I am? I'm the fucking commander, dude. I'm kind of a big deal. Alright, click. Hey. Oh my god. She just said she's not going to say much more about this. No, I'm gonna make this as auto-proof as I can. Don't use Chongju in auto battle because AI just can't figure it out. And then she probably needs to go like that. Jesus, take the wheel. Do we know which Gunsmoke boss is upcoming? I'm gonna guess it's the same one, Fire and Electric. Although they might pull a funny and switch it to a corrosion weakness just for 416's release, but you last time I think it was 2 weeks in a row, or 2 Gunsmokes in a row of the same boss. So I'm thinking it's gonna be the same this time. Yeah, story seems to be what's happening to Team 404. Bro, no spoilers, bro. But yeah, it's I think it's like semi-parallel timeline. I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited to because I heard it's pretty good. Easiest auto battle of my life, bro. Look at this. More free stuff. Love to see it. Oh, don't give me another tutorial, please. Dude, we can do. Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Explosives, dude. Oh, sorry, I have to. See, she gave me the tutorial, and I obviously wasn't paying attention. I mean, I don't even want to do like. I mean, the smart thing is guns, but like, I just want to put explosives everywhere. Oh yeah, let's do it. Well, that was something I wanted to kind of mention that we had. I think we talked about it briefly or we skimmed over it. I think a week or two ago. But they in the CN. I don't know if it wasn't the anniversary stream, whatever stream it was where they were talking about UMP 45 or 11. They also had talked about how they're gonna do. Well, that was interesting. She like blew herself up and dropped down. But they mentioned that they're gonna do a target dummy boss, and I really hope we get that at the same time as the Chinese servers, because that would help reduce a lot of the just really bad takes that are out there. Oh, now we have to watch the AI slowly move all the units there. But yeah, having the target dummy boss would be, it's going to be a little misleading because some people are going to try and use it to do, you know, typical like ridiculous best case scenarios, cherry picked like combat showcases, but at the very least it'll give everyone an even playing field, so if they want to try and reproduce the results, they can. And it's helpful. It is helpful for getting a baseline understanding of where characters stand and like how to use their buffs. Like it's a little bit deceiving because you got to be careful when using like target dummies as like the end all be all when it comes to like how much damage a character puts out, because in games like this especially, like the number of bosses, which I think is like almost all of them, that have damage reduction if they're not stability broken, like a significant damage reduction, like 80 or 90%. That's like almost every boss in the game. So, damn, AI is actually kind of going ham right now. Got that dinner gate to trigger her counterattack before she ulted. Oh, but you know, 416's here, so like whatever. Everybody else has got nothing to kill. But you, like I said, you want it to have like a strong baseline, and you don't want too much like cherry-picked info. Jesus Christ, the AoE on this character is just so wild. Like I said, anybody who says you need like segment 6, it's just like, I mean, I get it. I know they're like level 10, but still, it's like the spread on that attack is just so good. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. I was talking about, dude, just put turrets everywhere, dude. Why would you ever do anything besides turrets? Why would you even put barricades up? Who did I accidentally pull off? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking about target dummies and stuff with stability modifiers. Thank you, Willie. They didn't. So Willie asked, will the target dummy have any modifiers? We have no idea. They just said there'll be like a target dummy and they just showed like a blank empty arena with like a fake Yuzhong in the middle that everyone can beat up on. Damn, actually the AI is kind of good at aiming that ult. So wild. But yeah, so it's like target dummies can be a little misleading because, right, a lot of the bosses, for example, have, I'll just call them burst phases, right? Like you have to break their stability before you can dump tons of damage into them, and so that requires you to order your actions in a specific way. Like, for example, this is why I like Diane so much, because she can do a lot of single target damage if she's given the chance. Like between her ult and her stacking tuning stacks that allow her to get like 100% crit rate and like a lot of extra crit damage, she can actually put out really good single target damage. But if you need her to take a more supportive role where she's used for defense shredding, she can use her Ching Ching Harmony to shred like 10 stability off the target, right? Which then enables the next character to, you know, because now the target's going to be probably stability broken or close to it, and that'll enable the next target. But if you were to look at the damage charts at the end of the battle like this, right, what you would see is you would see exactly like this, right? It'd be like someone on top, usually Macchiato or whatever, with like 1 billion damage, and it'd be like, oh, Diane, little baby damage. But, you know, they try and show it here with this stability broken bar, but like, you know, that's just how it goes with you know, target dummies. People are going to try and like give you misleading info. So, you know, you got to be a little careful. But yeah, you do. It will be nice to have, like I said, a oh, look at this guy. I remember him, but he has no health, so he's just gonna get one shot. I can? Oh, that's right. Go turret. Go gadget turret. Yeah, he was in one of the expansion drills. Almost a month ago now that I think so. Yo, hello to yourself, Greg. How you doing? There should be 100% banner sooner or later. I don't know about that. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I just don't think they're gonna do that. Like, when you say 100% banner, you mean like 100% chance to get the character, or like you get to pick what character's on the banner? Like, for example, let's say it came out right now. Like, could I, for example, just say I want Deshevia or Diane to be on the motherfucker? This is what you get for not paying attention. They got me. They got me good. I knew this was here too, and I was too busy talking. I forgot about it. But yeah, are you talking about banners where you get to like pick the target on the banner, or like you have a 100% chance to get whatever they decide is on the banner? 2 enemies in 1 turn. Where is the other enemy? Do I have to wait for it to spawn? Is that what's going on here? Yep. Yes, I do, don't I? I don't even know if this will kill him, but we're just not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? There's no ads on the field. Yeah, you gotta wait for them to spawn. That's why the AI is malicious. They did that on purpose. I don't know, Macchiato, just go hang out behind the pillar. X days till we get Lana, dude. It'd be like that. It really do. That's right. She can't shield herself. I don't know. Just stand there. Gotta wait for these guys in the corner to spawn. I got rate off twice back to back on how do you get rate off twice? After the first failure, it should be a guaranteed. Guess the universe is telling me to stay content with segment 0. I won't worry about it, dude. Segment 0, like I said, I'm using segment 0 right now. It's pretty fucking good. Like I said, I just put a video out for the stream here that talks about... Aw, really? That talks about... Yeah, we can make it work. This is another reason I don't like the reduced AoE. Although I guess if I was smart, I could also come to here and do it. Yeah, I could also do it this way. What? The AoE unit didn't one-shot the boss? What the hell is this? Oh my god, I want a refund, dude. Got scammed. 100% chance one time. Yeah, that would be really cool. If that, so Greg was saying that he wanted a banner where it'd be like 100% chance to get whatever character is on the banner, right? That would be kind of sweet, but I highly doubt that. For better or for worse, the system which we have... Oh my god, here's the standard pulls that I was looking for earlier. For better or for worse, the system we have now is the one that we're probably going to have forever and always, and it's just how it be. You can blame a certain very large other gacha company for kind of making this the norm, and that's just how it is. So I don't mind it too much. Like I said, I've got Stockholm Syndrome now. At this point, I don't even mind the crazy banner system, even though it has not been... In this game, it's been good to me, but in one of the other games that it's in, it has not been good to me. Like I said, I lost, what, 9 out of 10 50-50s in that game? Yeah, that was rough. Well, he says he wants the half anniversary 100% selector. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know if they're going to do it, though. They didn't do anything like that in Project Narrow Cloud, but once again, that's a very different gacha system. This theme is kind of a baller, too. I'll be real. This is... can kind of vibe to this. Oh, Greg, you're saying that you got Mosin, then Klukai, then Mosin. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, it's to be expected, though. Like we were saying, I don't know who was saying it earlier in chat. I want to say it was, I think, Wooly or something. I was like, you just have to expect to lose all your 50-50s, and then when you win them, you know, be happy. But just go into every character assuming it's going to be about 150 pulls. And then, you know, that way it doesn't hurt as much when it happens. Yeah, cough a game that starts with H. Well, there's not just that one. There's another one that starts with G that came up with the system first, but it's the same system in both of them as far as I'm aware. Well, bros, what do you want to do in the last... I think we're gonna go for like another 5 minutes or so. Oh man. What? Oh man, we could almost get to 10. Do we do it? Do we do it? What no gambling does to a man? Hold my beer. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, we blew right past this, didn't we? Damn. Yes, we did. Yes, Diane stats. Let's go. That actually shoot her up to the highest CE, because that would upset me. I don't want my precious Nemesis being overshadowed. Okay, good. Still as God intended with Nemesis on top there. That never gets old. Spin. Love that. But we wanted to go refitting room. Is it Mosin? Perfect. Do I? Ooh, I don't have enough though, do I? 42, 12. No, this is not enough. Damn, bros. Sorry, I was gonna try and get her to... Yeah, I was gonna try and get her to Affinity 5 for another 2. tickets here, but I think we're a little short on gifts. I mean, I could start just literally throwing the entire like gift closet at her, but because the last tier would need, doing math here, needs 6,000, so I would need 60 of these. Yeah, not even close. Not even close. Oh well. It's probably better that we don't do any more gambling tonight. Tonight's gambling has not been going great. And that'll give us all something to look forward to next week. And we'll probably have even more pulls than that next week, right? Because we'll have 10 from this. Is it this one that gives the 10? I don't remember. No, this one gives a core. Hell yeah, 1 core, dude. I'll do anything for those cores. What is... Alright, let's get that, whatever. Some collapse pieces. Some free stuff. Cool. Dude, I'm gonna be real. This one's got nothing on the police officer outfit. I'm just gonna call it the police officer outfit. I know a lot of people. I saw people are like, "Oh my god, I love this costume! I can't believe they're giving it out for free." It's like, come on, bro. Come on. But yeah, we're gonna get one of these gives 10. Nah, I don't know which one it is now. Right? I'm not crazy, right? Oh, it's locked. Duh. Okay, so we gotta wait till... It won't be next week, but it'll be the week after. We'll probably have 10 for next week, and we'll save that up, because then we'll probably... Maybe I can save even more than that, and we'll maybe get a Changju, and that'll be like next week's big thing. Although, I said it'll be a little too late because Gunsmoke Frontline will be closing, so maybe I'll do it. I don't want to do it off camera. I know how you guys love to watch me gamble. I'm also playing ZZZ the next patch. I have to stop pulling and save. It's staggering how stingy Hoyo games are. Yeah, to be fair, this game is... that's not even a fair comparison. They have the same gacha system in this game, but like you're right, this game overall just gives you out way more stuff. But like, you know, that's kind of the benefit of being the most popular game, is you get to make the rules, right? And if people don't like it, too bad. But, you know, judging by like the number of people that play the games, like it doesn't actually seem to bother too many people. And to be honest, people complain about it, but I really think that they just like to complain because they want to complain, right? Because they could just not play the games, but they obviously like the game, so they're going to keep playing. And secretly I think they're masochists, because when it's harder to get a character, the rush and the high that you get when you hit that 50-50 or you get an early 5-star is way higher, right? Like I've played other games like Project NeuroCloud. I think it was like a 3% chance. You couldn't really go 40 pulls without seeing a 5-star, and you know, it just a lot because of the higher chances in that game. Like dupes didn't really matter, so you know, you would get a pull and you'd hit a 5-star and it's like, whatever, not a character I wanted. You do another 10 pull, hit a 5-star, and you're like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Not a character I wanted. And you would dump like 100 pulls on a banner, and it just didn't feel the same, because you'd get like five stars, and of course none of them are the ones you wanted, and it's like, oh well, that's not great. But you know, at least in their system with the 50-50 system, right? Like it feels really bad to go to hard pity, and it takes forever, but like I said, that's kind of the counterbalance, right? Because the more painful it is to miss a 50-50, the more amazing it is when you get it early and you hit it. So like I said, I think there's a little bit of a psychological tricks going on there. Don't look too much into it though. You probably won't like what you find out. For those who pull on every character, course is a nightmare. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw earlier, we were just having this discussion about or Centuri's just like never gonna get her other keys because I have no cores. The man who was coreless. Wooly says Nikkei slop skin looks like wet dough squeezed into silicone. He's referring to the other 416 skin. Oh my god. That is the most accurate way I've ever heard it described, and it's so true. But, you know, you gotta give the people what they want, even if that is something that I'm really happy about, especially after watching the stream, how they're doing all these modular outfits. Like, yeah, sure, they're gonna slut up this one. They're gonna slut this one up and have it like, you know, stockings and like fishnet nonsense, but it works both ways, right? Because that means they're probably gonna have more tactical and like interesting skins lumped together. In fact, they did, because for Vector, they had, you know, the same thing. Had like I forgot which one. It was like one of her, it was like her cat costume, her Halloween cat costume, but like as a completely separate set of like configurations in that same costume that you buy, you could do like whatever semi-professional like work attire or whatever. So it's like, I'm really hoping they continue to do that. This is actually like one of the bigger innovations that this game is doing that I haven't seen in very many other gacha games, is the modular skin system. Like, obviously I can't show it to you because we don't have it in our server yet, but like that actually was a genius idea, and I really hope they continue to go deep into it, because, you know, the chances, and I'm sure they kind of have already done a little bit of research on this. For example, if you have 2 skins for a character, like let's probably give a better example. You got a character like Macchiato, and you got like 2 different paid skins. If I own this one, the chances I'm gonna buy this one is really low, right? Like if you have one, you're not gonna, maybe if you're a diehard fan, the chances of you spending another $20 for an alternate costume is like whatever. But this way, they could appeal to. And then same thing, right? Like if you like, say you like one of those and you don't like the other, like for example, the 416 skin, like I really like this one and I hate this one. But if they were to like lump them together, they could make one sale at most likely probably a higher cost, probably $20 instead of $10. And everyone's happy, right? You can configure the skin any way you want. I can have the cool tactical look, and all of the Kumers can have, you know, the how did you refer it? The wet dough squeezed into silicone look. Oh god, this is ridiculous. But yeah, the modular skin system is, like I said, one of the biggest like winning moments that this game's had in a long time, and I really hope they continue to go all out on it. Especially since the other game that we don't mention that begins with an H doesn't have skins. Well, I guess they just started doing it, but they don't have skins like at all. So it's, like I said, it's kind of opposites. Arlo, I did not tune in to be called out like this. You know, just gotta own it, man. Just gotta own it. Vector has a tactical skin. I mean, it's like semi-tactical. It's the one that they previewed on the CN stream. It's like, I don't know, like Vivi hides her feelings or something like that. No, sorry, Vivi sometimes hides her Molotovs. That's what it's called. And it's got like a whole bunch of different options in it. It's like the main form of it is like, I think it's like a, just go look it up, and it's hard for me to explain it, but it's like semi-tactical. The ones that aren't, so units that aren't released yet in CN is AK-15 and AN-94. Yeah, so far that they haven't, they were shown as silhouettes, but they're not like they teased them, but they, you know, haven't done anything. And then randomly out of nowhere, they're like, hey, by the way, you guys remember this character Rose 635? So yeah, I don't know what's going on. They got some crazy stuff coming up. Classic Springfield skin, please. Yeah, they could innovate a little bit with Springfield. Her GFL2 skin sucks ass in my opinion. I don't know what's going on with her pants, and I don't really care for ballroom dresses on my tactical gun waifus, so yeah. And her GFL1 skins, what, she have like a beach costume, she had the ballroom costume, a Halloween costume, and I'm forgetting one, but it was like nothing special. Her base skin was okay though. Oh man, okay guys, well we are at what are we at, an hour and 35. Woo! We had too much fun tonight. So I'm gonna, for all the talking I did like what, 5 missions maybe, and I auto battled like almost all of them. So I apologize that, you know, you didn't get the try hard, you know, hardcore gameplay that you were expecting, but you know, today was just kind of one of those days I felt like kind of just, you know, just vegging out. And so, but next week we're going to be back. We'll have a new, one of these expansion drill. I got it right. We got a new expansion drill boss next week. I will try, and I'm going to do this one before this week's over, but I will also try and prep for next stream, getting it done, and maybe even getting expansion or Frenzy 18 ready to go and give that a try. Hopefully it's another repeat boss that I already know the mechanics for and I don't have to learn it from scratch. So also I'm gonna work like a madman on the 416 whatever I'm gonna recall these guides. They're not gonna be 5-minute guides anymore. I'm gonna rebrand them, but I'm gonna work on that, and hopefully that'll be out either tomorrow or Sunday. So look forward to that. And then I'm trying to do a video. I want to do a video on power creep, where I talk about just different aspects of power creep, not necessarily just in this game, but in general. Because obviously with 416, for example, I saw a conversation in the main Discord for the game, and I want to say it was like the help channel or something. And dude, these people were going back and forth about like power creep, because like somebody wanted to like get segment 6 Klukai, and everyone's like, bro, you know, you're such an idiot. Every segment 6 character gets power crept eventually, and everyone's like, are you sure about that? And then so it just turned into like a big slap fight of words about, you know, who's the most power creepy of the power creepy. So I would like to do a video and talk about that, because that was actually an interesting topic, even though there were some really bad takes in the help channel. So but that'll have to wait until after I get the 416 video out, because I know people are going to be looking for that in the next couple days. So no monster alchemy this weekend. No, I have to stay focused. I have to be professional and stay focused and work very hard on the projects that are assigned to me and the tasks. Cannot get distracted. It's 100% focus. Well, with that, I'm going to end the stream here, because, like I said, we're going on an hour 40, and I got nothing else to talk about. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope anybody who hasn't pulled or is going to try and pull more on their 416, hopefully, you know, good luck for you. And I will catch you guys next week. We're just going to watch the pistol flip one more time.